In this video, I'm going to talk about how important empathy is if you are a leader and you really want to impact lives. The question you need to ask yourself is, do you practice empathy? And there is so much talk around being empathetic. What does it really entail? So stay on and watch this video right until the end. Hi, I'm Aastha Tatia, daughter of two rock-solid pillars, mother to a lovely daughter, wife of a humor king, an engineer, MBA, corporate executive turned anchor person, now an author and a happiness coach, helping corporate leaders build deep connections and meaningful relationships in their organizations. Do hit the like button if you find this video meaningful. Also subscribe to the channel. Well, I was just watching this film on Kiran Bedi, and when she was, Kiran Bedi, we all know, is the first woman IPS officer. And when she was posted in Tihar jail, which had the fiercest of prisoners, right? She said, or rather she was operating from, what can I do for these people so that they are transformed individuals? I'm just trying to talk about her thought process here. And she told her officers, this was so powerful and it hit me really hard. She told her officers there that the only difference between you all and those prisoners who are locked up inside the cells is that they got caught. We all make mistakes. You've made the mistakes too. But unfortunately, they got caught and therefore they are inside. Yeah. Now that's so powerful. And this was in the context of the fiercest of prisoners who've committed some real brutal crimes, who were always chained. And her thought was that if these people, these prisoners, are kept in such conditions here, not even treated as human beings for a mistake that they committed, then how can we expect them to, be a transformed individual when they step out of the jail? When they are released, how can they start leading a new life when you every day humiliate them and, ensure that they feel guilty? That was her thought process. And therefore, she not only started spending a lot of time with them, she listened to them, spoke with them, laughed with them, brought in so many different programs. But not just that, she was looking for something which could really help these people transform. And that's where she brought in Vipassana technique of meditation and ensured that all these prisoners step by step go through Vipassana so that they're really able to transform from within. Now, why am I sharing this with you? That's because when you are able to put yourself into the shoes of your people, into the shoes of people around you, and you really feel from their side, not imagining what they must be feeling, but when you step into their shoes, you actually start to think, oh, they must be going through this, or this is what they really need, or this is how they would be feeling. And that is the sign of a true leader, of a great leader to my mind. The kind of respect that people have for Kiran Bedi is unparalleled, not because of her position, her designation. We've had enough and more IPS officers. But it's the kind of impact that you create, and that impact comes from the intention that you hold, right? So she would practice empathy. She was empathetic, and therefore she was a leader. She was the leader who she was, right? So as a leader, are you practicing empathy? You want to impact lives, you want to empower and create more leaders. But are you practicing empathy? Do you even have an idea of what your people are going through? That is very, very critical. So I hope this story just gives you some food for thought. It helps you, it just shakes you up a little bit, because it did that to me. And you start to build in empathy. And interestingly, empathy can be learned. We're not born with it, you can learn it. So start getting empathetic towards your people, start thinking about your people, put your people first, and understand what their needs are, what their aspirations are, and you'll be able to create an impact for yourself as well as your people. It's going to be phenomenal. Yeah. Do let me know what was your takeaway from this video. What are you going to do about it? What's the action point? Please let me know in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. There is a lot of content here published every day, a new video every day. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.